Good morning, Prairie Hawks. Welcome to our morning announcements. My name is Alexis.
And I'm Kale.
Today is Monday, January 26, 2015.
It's day 3 in our schedule.
Students and teachers, please take a moment to greet each other.
Good morning. Mrs. Hammer has a special announcement. Mrs. Hammer?
Good morning, Prairie Ridge. We are ready for another week of Rockstar ticket drawings. But first, I just want to make sure to give everybody a friendly reminder. Please, please, please remember to put your teachers' names on the back of your tickets. That will ensure that if your name is drawn, we will be able to accept that ticket. All right, to get started here, we are going to start with 4th grade. For 4th grade this week, we have Stone from Mrs. McAllister's classroom, Alexia from Mrs. Tolley's classroom, Peyton from Mrs. Wagonmaster's classroom, and Haley from Mrs. Hagen's classroom. 2nd grade ticket winners are Sarah from Mrs. Halen's classroom, Kiara from Mrs. Terwilliger's classroom, Mrs. T-Scudder's classroom, Riley from Mrs. Benke's classroom, and Lane from Mrs. Hughes. For kindergarten, we have Cole from Mrs. N's classroom. We have Carly from Mrs. Bennett's classroom, Cheyenne from Miss Klecker's, and Cades from Mrs. Veet. Moving on to 1st grade, we have Morgan from Mrs. Shaw. We have Braden from Mrs. Roethler, Abby from Mrs. Terwilliger's, and Luke from Mrs. Sunrise. And last but not least, we have 3rd grade, and we have Valeria from Mrs. Youthy's room. We have Calvin from Miss S. Griesel's room, Mason from Mrs. Griesel's room, and Leanne from Mrs. Heckert's room. So that's it for this week. And again, please remember to write your teachers' names on the back of your tickets. Thank you. Back to you.
We want to wish a happy birthday to yesterday to Chloe in kindergarten, Evelyn in 4th grade, and Brianna in 1st grade. And today to Leah in 4th grade, Scarlett in preschool, and Carmen in 2nd grade. Happy birthday.
And now for the weather report. Alexia?
Good morning, Prairie Hawks. My name is Alexia. Today's weather will be snow showers, ending by noontime, partly cloudy, high 44, wind, southwest 10 to 20 miles per hour. Listen to weather-related recess announcements throughout the day. Remember, if there is outdoor recess and you wish to play in the snow, you must have boots, snow pants, hat, gloves, and a coat on. And that's the weather. Back to you, Alexis and Kale.
Now let's all stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thanks for watching our broadcast. This is Alexis,
Kale.
Alexia,
Mariah,
Skylar,
Aiden, Cole,
Peyton,
Timothy,
Allie,
Mrs. Hammer.
Mrs. Plinus.
Signing off. Have a great day at school.